Hi guys, today I have a game for you, my Tier 7 Japanese destroyer, the Shiratsu. Now I know I mistakenly associated this with the gunboat line, but that's because this is where this ship is where the split happens, and I am regrinding the gunboat line. Now it's on Two Brothers, and if anybody can piece together from the title what is about to happen, hats off to you. You can foresee the future. Now I know there's been a lot more German and this boat and the Russian cruisers, a couple of those. Those are the ships that I'm working on. I'm regrinding this line. I'm working on the German carrier missions, which will be done by the time this comes out. And I'm grinding up the German carriers and the Russian cruiser line. The Riga is what I'm up to now. Let's show them what we're made of. Along with other responsibilities, which is why you pretty much see whatever I am working on. That, I think is a good video, a good teaching thing, a good, explanation of what to do, what not to do. Now, I don't necessarily want to get into cap right away because I don't know where the radar cruisers are. I believe it's a Donskoy, and there is the Donskoy. As you can see, it's 12.1 kilometers. If I would have just dipped in the cap, hit my smoke button, I definitely would have been in range of his radar. Now, I usually do try to use the rings on the minimap, i.e. how far I can shoot, how far these torpedoes can go. As you can see, my torpedoes are literally right at the edge of the buoys as I'm being radared. Now, luckily, because I was set up to reverse in and kite out, is what I did. Now, I'm still going to send these torpedoes against a smoke cloud. But if this guy's sitting up against the buoys, like barely in the cap, these torpedoes will never have the range. It will definitely give the destroyer a brown pants alert. But as you can see with him briefly spotted there, he is definitely in torp range. These torps will just make it. The only question is, does he continue to sit still? My advice to you guys is A, never sit still in smoke, keep moving. But the second you get radared in smoke, get out of it. Just leave. Because people will use that against you, especially with the last known positions and shooting in the smoke with the ring marker. They will take a chance, as you can see, one torpedo just absolutely killed this guy. Now, it's at this point in the game I look and I said, wow, the Frederick is nosed up to go to B, to go through the middle. The Izumo has abandoned the D flank. The Scharnhorst is abandoning A. And when I say the Izumo, not the Izumo that's in front of me, the one that was over by D, I'm like, well, I'm going to get in and get this cap. I'm grinding through this line. I want EXP. Getting cap is a good experience. But what's going on through my mind is the Frederick is definitely nosed up to go down the channel. That is why I'm turning back and coming back. Before I can ping the map, we start losing the cap. I hit my speed boost because at this point I think it's the Frederick and it's the Jean Bart. And there's a smoke cloud? Like, through my entire thought process of this is, where is that Benson div? Did both Bensons go through the camp? Or go through the middle to camp? Like, they legitimately just left their flanks wide open. There's a York. There's an Azuma at A, but we're getting A. He's never going to contest that. There's the Jean Bart, the Scharnhorst, and a Frederick D. Grosser, which I still have to practice saying D. Grosser instead of D. Grober. just my stupidity. I see torpedoes. I'm like, well, I know it's one of the Bensons. They're in a div. Both Bensons are there. What I'm thinking is these guys are laying a smoke cloud for the secondary built battleships to sit in their smoke cloud. Now, I waited for this guy to be perfectly clear before sending torps. Don't want to take the chance of killing one of our battleships or doing any sort of damage to him before sending these torps. And I'm like, you know what? With everything that is coming down the middle, like pretty much their entire team except for 3 ships, like you know, I'm speechless. I was speechless when they did it. I'm speechless now, but I will shoot the destroyer over trying to farm a battleship. Get rid of the DDs. These guys are dead. These guys have already lost this game. This game for them is over. We, for the most part, really haven't advanced very far. We're still able to come secure our cap. These guys are all bottlenecked in one spot. I'm 7 kilometers of a Donskoy, so I might as well utilize this smoke for as long as I can. It's only 36 seconds. He's got it, and 30 seconds for pretty much anyone else. And I'm trying to utilize the island to minimize any damage coming in from the Donskoy. But as you can see, with, you know, the Georgia and the Nagato, our Russian battleship, I can't say, the Palmerin, you know, these guys, these guys were in initial good positions to counter anything that came down the middle. Now, luckily for the enemy, our Palmerin was easily handled by them. He kind of went in balls deep, said hold my beer, and they dealt with them fairly easily. But say there was another battleship on the other side. Now these guys are on a natural cross shot, but because our Georgia is up on the B line, these guys are still in a cross shot. As one guy goes, surprise, wow. The only thing stopping our other Shiratsu from capping C is dead. The only thing that would have been in a cross shot for them is the Izumo, who is dealing with several things, is now dead. The York is heroically trying to come back to defend their cap to give these guys the win, but you know, what can you do when the entire team just goes down the middle and doesn't, you know, really just doesn't care about the flank? Their destroyers are now dead. Our Shiratsu can come up through the middle. Now these guys are in a torpedo crossfire. I hit the Izumo with torps, got some floods on him, which means anybody who sets a fire on him is going to kill him. Our team is doing an excellent job of, well, as you say that as shots are going in everywhere. But, I mean, our team is doing a good job of just dealing with these guys. I see 2 HEs shooting ships, shooting the Izumo, which means at least somebody's focusing fire. They still have a Georgia to deal with that's all the way up on the A line. So, like, who are they? You know, these guys are in a crossfire. Jean Bart's doing Jean Bart things, just reversing. But, oh, look. There's a destroyer, our destroyer in mid, sending torps against him, and I'm sending torps against this guy. Like, it's, who is this guy gonna die to for the most part? I'm gonna see if I can abuse island cover and potentially shoot this guy because the Scharnhorst is too far out of position. Scharnhorst is now sandwiched between a Georgia and a Benson. I mean, they may not sound bad, but I mean, torpedoes, and it's a Georgia. You know, it's tier 9, you're only a tier 7. He's got way better secondaries than you, so he can just kite you all day long and laugh. But, I mean, you know, these guys go down the middle and, you know, here we go. Here comes the shit talking in chat, you know. Oh, I'm so surprised that a mid-rush fails. Like, if you're going to do a mid-rush, you can't bring the entire freaking team, guys. There were, what, let's just say 4 ships, because a couple of them are dead already. The DD should have never even tried to have, I understand what the DD was trying to do, get the cap before his team epically failed, try to, force us away from this mid-rush, but it didn't work out for him. It's the entire team went down the middle. Unfortunately, they did it so early, I wasn't able to ping the map or say something, but just from looking at where the Frederick was spotted, I'm like, somebody's going down the middle. Where are their 2 DDs? Their Bensons haven't been spotted, and i.e. nobody's been torped by them, no smoke clouds, so nobody knows where they're at. And look, we're recapping B. Oh no, we're losing C. Oh, it's probably the York. Because he looked like the only one showing any inclination to go back to try to do something. God knows what this ARP Takao is doing. I mean, there's his plane, so he's literally right here. What do you think his chances are of surviving? He may kill one of our destroyers, i.e. the other guy, not me, and not the Benson. But, I mean, you've got how many battleships, dude? You ain't gonna heal all that back. Like, I guarantee you that. And here they are talking about Flambass. I'm like, yeah, you're not Flambass, so why are you trying to do something you have zero potential to ever pull off successfully? Because, I hate to break your hearts, you're not that good. And here comes some idiot. Oh, who cares? It was fun. Yeah, you know what? No. Nah, I won. This wasn't fun at all. And I even put it in chat. So losing is fun now? I don't like to lose. I play to win. My fun is actually winning. And here's this guy. No, I'm having fun. Well, what you are forgetting to understand is there are 11 other people on your team, and if half of them enjoy winning, you are now literally screwing over their fun by getting, half the team to go down the middle. Like, game's over. We usually won, Of course, I wasn't paying attention again, so here I am. Instead of saying we're going to check out the post-battle results, but, like, why do we need to check out the post-battle results? Going down the middle, if you want to do it and have fun, don't drag the whole fucking team with you. The guys who don't have fun from losing or doing stupid things or irresponsible things, i.e. going down the middle, guys who are playing to win because that is their enjoyment, you have literally killed their fun. Those guys went out, tried to get caps, tried to win, but without any of your support, you guys just gave up. Went down the middle, like, oh, look, Flambass did it. Do you know how many games Flambass has to play to get that? He probably, you know what? I don't watch him stream, so maybe he does do it in one game. But when you see it on YouTube, I guarantee you, it ain't one game they played. And see, look how successful I can be going down the middle. It works. Yeah. That one time out of 10 it worked. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed my rant a little bit. I just can't stand, let's go down the middle. There's a time and place to do it. Also, I hate to break your heart. I'm not that good, and you're not that good to pull off a successful go down the middle run at the start of the game. I do appreciate all the support you guys do give me. Please remember to compliment good teamwork, good team play, because we are definitely quick to report, because those guys who opened their mouth about having fun going down the middle got it. Get reports, but we're slow to compliment. Please hit the like and subscribe button, and have yourselves one heck of a good day.